What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, y'all. Take a look at this. As you see with the red lights behind us indicating, we got a red day in the market. You know what that means, y'all. For your favorite assets that you would love to accumulate more of, this is the time to do so as the market continues to make higher highs, y'all. Now, yes, we are on a correction, a pullback, a healthy pullback, which is natural for the prices to do, because prices cannot just continue to run up, and up. If they do, they're likely going to crash to a point where they fall so hard that they might not return. So you got to keep that in mind. We're happy to see these red days because it gives those long-term investors the chance to continue to add to our bags for some of our favorite assets. So let's say this: if you plan on having Shiba Inu for 5-10 years plus, the days where the price is down, you still want to add more to your bag. A lot of people look at it as, you know, I bought this amount, I already have some, that's enough until it hits whatever level I want it to hit. Yes, you can look at it like that with some assets that you just want to have a certain amount of, but for some that you truly believe in, you want to continue to accumulate on those discounts. That's the time to be buying, y'all. So take a look at this. Overall market cap sitting at $2.52 trillion. One thing I am happy about is the fear and greed index finally cooling off. We got it at 82. It was just at like an 86. Now it still could go back. You know, it would be nice if it was cooled off a little more, because the lower this number is, it tells us basically, you know, the market is not extremely greedy right now. It's not too optimistic. And when we get to those levels of, you know, closer to fear, that's when smart money starts to really step in heavily. So I like to see it cooling off a little bit. Right now, Bitcoin at, so just in $3.35 trillion, I think that was, not trillion, billion dollars worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options expired. Also, Bitcoin right now is $66,396, Ethereum at $3,559. The market's just been kind of giving us a taste of what's to come, is, you know, what I believe. Remember, none of this is financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence, and remember, never risk more than you're willing to lose. That way you don't put yourself in a tough situation no matter what happens. Only regret you might have is that you didn't buy more if you don't put yourself in a tough situation. So BNB has 580 right now at 580, Solana at 184, XRP at 61 cents, Cardano at 66 cents. We got Doge at 14 cents, down 8.5% on the day. AVAX at 52.69. We got SHIB at 11th place by market cap, 4 zeros, 25.87. Y'all, when I seen this, I was very, very excited. You know, I had to throw, you know, I had to do what I had to do at this, you know. This is a nice pullback. What do I always say? When we see a discount of 10% or more in the markets, that's usually a buying opportunity. I really like to pull that trigger around 15%. 20% is an absolute steal, especially on something as strong as Shiba Inu. But right now we got a nice, you know, it says 9.63%, but earlier, right before I started the video, it was at 10%. So basically a 10% discount on Shiba Inu today. Down 26% for the week, y'all. That is a steal. This is why also when I tell y'all, if you're going to buy more, don't just throw everything you got at it. Leave some ammunition, so that way on the days like this where we got red in the market, you can take advantage of it. This is how you play the crypto game. If you only chase projects that are in the green, you're not going to see real money likely. You got a better chance at buying solid assets, undervalued assets, like Warren Buffett teaches us, while they're in the red. That way you can take advantage of that full ride back up to the top. So let's take a look at this article real quick. Interesting thing to take a look at. So right now we see Shiba Inu at a $15 billion market cap, Doge at a $20 billion market cap. So we seen Doge get around at 23, I think $24 billion market cap recently. We seen Shiba Inu at like a $22 billion market cap. So we kept getting to that point right before surpassing Doge. And the question here is, can Shiba Inu surpass Doge's market cap? Which we know this can't happen because it's happened before. You know, the whole theme of Shiba Inu was to be the Dogecoin killer. And I remember that point in time where we, for the first time, actually surpassed Doge's market cap. It was a crazy point in time, y'all. You know, the army was going crazy. And I think we could do it again. You know, I honestly think Shiba Inu has, you know, more to offer than the Doge project just itself. Yes, Doge has solid community, some OGs to the space, but Shiba Inu has an army, you know, just unlike any other. So Shiba Inu supporters have eagerly anticipated the moment when the cryptocurrency could surpass Doge in terms of market valuation. With SHIB often touted as a potential Dogecoin killer, Recent fluctuations in both assets prices and market cap have reignited speculation among investors about the possibility of Shiba Inu reaching and exceeding Dogecoin's market cap. Over the past week, Doge has seen marginal growth increasing by less than 0.5%. In contrast, Shiba Inu has experienced a modest uptick of 3% during the same period. However, trading volume for both cryptocurrencies have not been favorable, with Shiba Inu witnessing a decline of 33% in recent days. Shiba Inu's past performance. During the 2021 bull market, Shiba Inu achieved a significant milestone by surpassing Doge as the largest meme coin in the market. In October 2021, SHIB reached an impressive market cap of $37.8 billion, overshadowing Dogecoin's $32 billion market cap at the time. However, Shiba Inu's fortunes took a downturn following its peak of 408845. The cryptocurrency's valuation continued to decline amid market volatility and unexpected incidents such as the Terra and FTX incidents or events. That was a wild time, man. If you survived the Terra Luna, you know, the SBF situation, FTX, man, we came a long way. But this is why you gotta still, you know, we gotta appreciate times like that. Yeah, it sucks when they put a stain on, you know, the space, but at the same time, the people who know that period of uncertainty is the chance for you to really go crazy. You know, Bitcoin went down to like 16K due to, you know, all the FUD that was taking place, you know, previously during the previous bear market, and only those that, you know, truly had confidence and were paying attention were confident enough to grab some at that level. Now look at Bitcoin, you know, comfortably sitting over 60K. You know, our all-time high we were stuck at was 68,000. Now, once we surpassed that, we're comfortably, you know, sitting in that area now. So, with Bitcoin showing signs of a potential bull run, SHIB has experienced a gradual resurgence in its market cap, rising from 7.16 billion at the end of February. SHIB's valuation surged to 26.26 billion by March 5th. This propels SHIB to surpass assets like DOT, Matic, securing the 10th position in terms of market cap. Despite its impressive ascent, Shiba Inu has yet to match Dogecoin's market cap, currently standing at 19.9 billion compared to Doge's 24.83 billion. This has sparked speculation among investors about SHIB's potential to reach and potentially exceeding Dogecoin's market cap. In assessing Shiba Inu's price potential, we examined the cryptocurrency's trajectory. If it were to equal Dogecoin's market cap, our analysis suggests that SHIB might surge by approximately 25% or 1.25% to achieve this milestone. At this current trading price of 3363, a 52% increase will push SHIB's price to 4205, aligning its market cap with that of Dogecoin. However, despite SHIB's recent bullish momentum and a significant 264% surge over the past month, the likelihood of another 25% rally remains uncertain. See, this is just because they don't understand the SHIB army. And this is one thing a lot of people aren't accounting for too, how excited the SHIB army is going to be once we are fully back in that, you know, full. Yes, we are in a bull market, y'all. It's not a secret anymore. We broke all-time highs, y'all. But I still don't feel like we're in that, you know, the bull ain't really took off yet. That's what I personally believe. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. You know, who knows? We could look back at this time and say what we just seen Bitcoin reach all-time high of 73, you know, thousand, some 74,000. We could say, you know, we could be looking back in 2 years from now and saying, hey, that was the peak of the bull market right there. But I really don't feel this is it, especially with all the positive catalysts we got lined up. You know, Bitcoin halving coming up, Bitcoin ETFs just approved, you know, Ethereum ETFs being talked about, Shiba Inu ETFs being petitioned for. This is an exciting time, y'all. More adoption than ever in the crypto space. Also, let's take a look at this. So, Bitcoin halving is only 33 days away, y'all. This could be the last shakeout. Now, remember, I told y'all there could be a flash crash. You know, there could be, which I wouldn't even consider this a flash crash. I would just consider this a healthy pullback. But, you know, there could be something like that takes place just to try to get people, you know, uncertain right before, you know, things start to really heat up. And now, historically speaking, when the Bitcoin halving comes, we usually see a nice little rally leading up to the Bitcoin halving. Then at that point, we see a pullback after, because, you know, there's a lot of people that's going to buy the rumor, sell the news. So then we see that pullback, and then towards the fall, is when we start to see, assets make all-time, peak bull market prices moving into 2025, late 2024, early 2025 is when a lot of people are expecting to see the most momentum from the bull market. So this is just the beginning, y'all. Well, let's take a look at this. Let's look at some of the technicals. So look at this nice pullback, man. Look at this pullback. Super discount on the chart. If you're one of those people who, you see the price pull back and you're automatically, panicking or worried or emotional, that means you put too much in. If you're getting emotional about it, you have too much in. You should not be emotional about it. Do not put in more than you could risk losing. Crypto is highly, highly volatile. Understand what you're risking. And the way we, go about that is just by not putting in more than we're okay with risking. That way, even if it does go the opposite way, it doesn't hurt us too much. So let's see. So we got a nice pullback. Let's take a look at the bullies. Okay, this is why it's good to know, technical analysis. Because take a look here. We can see our upper Bollinger Band, mid Bollinger Band, lower Bollinger Band. We on the day chart. Now, it didn't happen perfectly, but you notice how buying pressure came in near this mid Bollinger Band. So for those that don't understand at all, like when is a good time to try to buy, you can pull up these Bollinger Bands and it'll show you like, okay, right here the price is, granted it is underneath the middle Bollinger Band, so that's not a good sign. That's a sign that it could likely drop lower. But that is a target where people will have buy orders set in the chart. So that way when the price pulls back down to that level, those orders get filled. And sometimes what, smart traders do is they'll set their buy orders a little lower than their actual true target to get an entry, just in case it gives them an even better discount. They'll, be able to still take, save even more than what they would have bought if they would have bought it at a higher level. So that's one target we can see. Also, we know that the lower Bollinger Band is, as far as it could possibly go down, which gives us all the way back to that 1,100 points per coin. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. Let's take a look on the 4 hour so we got more price action. Okay, so on the 4 hour, if we look, we can see pretty much exactly right under when it broke under there, when it flashed underneath that lower Bollinger Band. That's when buyers came to step in. And you see right here, those are buyers in the chart. That they seen it riding along this lower Bollinger Band. They said, okay, this is a good area to buy in. So that's how, you should be looking at it, not being afraid and panicking. Also, if we want to look at, a few other indicators like our moving average, our MACD, moving average convergence, divergence. So we could also see the MACD is, at extremely low levels, which lets us know that we are preparing, we're already at the pullback level. This blue line is our MACD and this yellow line is our signal line. Once this blue line crosses over the signal line, that's a bullish indicator to go long. But what some people will start doing is buying early and in preparation for, these two lines to cross. Also, we got some key support levels, which were already broken. We talked about that 29-ish points per coin level. Then once we went through that area, the next areas of support became that 27.55 level, the 25.14 level, and the 22.58 level. So that's the S1, S2, and S3. So the support 1, support 2, support 3. Now we broke support 1 and support 2. So because we broke that 25.14 level, that tells us we can be possibly moving down to our support 3, which is right around that 2250 range. And if you notice, why is that a key support level? Because our previous resistance becomes new support. So about right there. Now, if you look left in the chart, notice how that was a key resistance area right here in the chart. So because this was a key resistance area, that's where, you know, people can identify as it's going to be a key support area over here, just in case it does pull back, which was, like I said, around that 22.5 level. So that's, you know, if worst case scenario, grabs. I can't tell you to buy, sell, hold, trade, transfer, burn, do any of that, but, you know, myself personally, some at this level, and then, you know, still got a little ammunition just in case it pulls back even further to that 2,200 points per coin level, because guess what? It will eventually flip back over. So that's all we got for this one. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me, man. We on that road to 50K. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, do not only myself a favor, but do yourself a favor, so that way you can subscribe and turn on notifications and get access to a lot of information that's going to be taking place in the markets, Shiba Inu, and just with crypto and investing as a whole. First, you'll have an edge over the people who are not subscribed to this channel. That's all we got for this one. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are